Michael Saylor's Bitcoin strategy for small businesses, and it's not what you think. You've seen him on the news, the billionaire CEO who's betting his entire company on Bitcoin. It's Michael Saylor. And you probably thought, good for him, but I'm not a billionaire, right? I don't have a big billion-dollar company. I can't just print bonds and buy more Bitcoin like Michael Saylor. Okay, you're right, that's true. But what if I told you the real secret to his strategy has nothing to do with his corporate debt? Okay, his corporate debt strategy is amazing, but we can follow the same strategy. What if it's a mindset that any entrepreneur can adopt today? Can we, like just regular entrepreneurs, make our businesses stronger too? Of course we can. Now stay with me, because what you're going to learn is not what you think. My name is C.F. Hutter, and if your business buys Bitcoin, you can call me Chauncey. Welcome back. I help business owners, entrepreneurs just like you, build exponential wealth safely and securely with Bitcoin. A lot of entrepreneurs look at Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy, now it's strategy, and they get inspired, but then they get a little stuck. They see the complexity of the financial instruments and they're like, they tune out, like, rah, 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 rah. They miss the real reason of his success. It's wide open in plain sight. The genius of Saylor's strategy isn't how he is purchasing his Bitcoin, it's why he's purchasing the Bitcoin. He fundamentally changed the purpose of a corporate treasury. Today, we're going to ignore the Wall Street noise, okay? I'm going to help you extract the 3 core principles of his strategy that you, a small business owner, can apply to your company starting right now. There are 3 pillars, okay? I'm going to break them down for you. This is Saylor's playbook. Pillar number 1, redefine your treasury's purpose. Now, treasury just means how your business stores assets. Okay, it's the saving strategy you use as a business. The first and most important shift is mental. Traditional business sees cash in the bank as a good thing, like a normal asset. Saylor sees cash in the bank and it's a liability. It's a melting ice cube. He has redefined the corporate treasury from a place that you park your cash into the engine for acquiring appreciating assets. Now for you, this means you stop thinking about your business savings as safe and start seeing the cash in your bank account as a risk. It's at risk because of inflation. Your goal is no longer to just save cash or have cash stashed away. It's to convert that cash into something that holds value over the long period, over time. Old treasury thinking. Parking lot for cash, okay? That's not how we do it now. New treasury thinking, an engine for acquiring sound money. Completely different shift, 2 different things. The world is changing right before your eyes. You have to pay attention to this. All right, let's go to pillar number 2. Separate the asset from the business. Okay, Saylor didn't turn MicroStrategy, again, it's now called Strategy, into a Bitcoin trading firm. His software business runs as usual. The Bitcoin is on the balance sheet as a long-term asset. He's now really in the Bitcoin business. He uses the cash from his software business to buy more Bitcoin. This is critical for entrepreneurs. You are not a Bitcoin speculator, okay? You run a plumbing company, okay? You run a marketing agency, a bakery, whatever you do, you run your business, you make money. Now, it's your job to keep running your business better than anyone else, right? Your Bitcoin treasury is separate. It's your savings technology, okay? It's your wealth protector, okay? It's operating in the background. Keep generating revenue, buy cash, get cash, use that cash to buy Bitcoin. Now, do you see? Your core business generates the cash flow. Your treasury protects the value over time. It takes that broken money and puts it into something strong and grows the wealth. Okay, are you getting this? Okay, let's go to pillar number 3. Use your strengths to acquire the best asset. Okay, this is the part that everyone gets wrong. Saylor's strength is access to capital markets. Okay, he's a public company. So he issues debt to buy more Bitcoin. Okay, we can't do that. He's swapping a liability in a debasing currency for an asset that's appreciating. Okay, that's awesome. World changing, right? You don't have that tool, but we do have some other stuff. Okay, your strength is the cash flow you make in your business. Same with me. We generate cash for our businesses, right? Instead of issuing a bond, you and we can create a policy in our business that says a percentage of every week's sales is automatically converted into Bitcoin. Pause here for a second. I didn't say profit. I said just take a small amount of your cash flow every week, designate it for buying Bitcoin along the way. It'll make you operate more efficiently, and it'll make sure Bitcoin gets purchased every single week. You're swapping your hard-earned but depreciating dollars from your daily operations for hard money that will protect you for the future, okay? You're not gonna miss a little money that you skim off the top during your normal operational week, but long term, you're gonna build a huge wealth nest egg because you're putting it into Bitcoin. Saylor's tool, corporate bonds. Your tool, business cash flow, okay? So the secret isn't go into debt and buy a bunch of Bitcoin. For a small business, that's reckless, okay? The secret is to treat your cash flow as a long-term weapon for profits. By pulling out your cash along the way every single week, you're fighting against the broken financial system that's stealing your success. Okay, this is your weapon to beat the broken system. The Saylor strategy for Main Street is a defensive one. You're not making a risky bet. You're building a digital fortress. You're choosing to store the value you created with your time, energy, and money into a network that can't be debased, which is Bitcoin, instead of a currency that's guaranteed to go down, okay, whether it's the dollar or any other nation's currency. Okay, this isn't about speculation. It's about preservation. It's about taking the value you work so hard to create, you're protecting it from the silent theft of inflation. Now, I hope a light bulb is going off in your head. Adopting this mindset is the first step. Okay, the next step is execution, but you got to get your mind right on this. Now, to make sure you get it right and to avoid the common pitfalls, I've put together a free Bitcoin Secrets ebook for business owners. You can access it plus some other mystery Bitcoin books below in the description. And if you want to surround yourself with other entrepreneurs who are making these smart moves, I invite you to apply into my private community. It's the Bitcoin Entrepreneurs Network. Okay, we're building our fortresses together. We want you to come and join us as well. It's down there in the description. If this video clarified the Saylor strategy for you, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with a fellow business owner. We all have to do the Bitcoin thing together. And let me know in the comments, which is the number one thing holding you back from starting your Bitcoin treasury? I want to know. Stop thinking like a small business that's trying to survive. Start thinking like a capital allocator building an empire. That's the real Michael Saylor strategy, and it's yours for the taking. So let's go. It's Bitcoin time.